Hi, it's your boy Ryan Faust coming back at you with another live video, and I'm playing the game Madden 23, and it's the last week till Madden 24. And I'm playing as the Philadelphia Eagles, and I'm doing a franchise, and I'm versing the Detroit Lions in a franchise matchup. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media at GamerRyan3587 on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you. Peace. Here we go. Let's do this.
Meeting your season goal comes with higher rewards.
Four wins to start with.
Welcome to Weekly. This is how you access the new player help screen. The new player help set up practice reps for each position. This is your team profile. Choose focused players each week who will earn it.
Please no injuries on offense or defense. Good, we're in the clear. For injuries, good.
This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations. How will you?
He's pretty good.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Staff point when you have to see what some talent trees make you select a path to.
Defensive unis. We're set. Here we go. This week of Madden 23 during franchise mode, and on to Madden 24.
It's week 1 of the NFL, and it's presented by EA Sports.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Ford Field. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. And for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia.
I gotta start over. Did the wrong unis. Did the wrong uniforms, guys. I'm sorry. Start over. Put this one over. Choose to away reserve home and away. There we go, that was already screwed up. Now it'll be easier to tell. Sorry about that, guys. Just had to change things around to your old unis.
It's week 1 of the 2022 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Eagles and the Lions.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the 7th-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his 2nd season as a Lion. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Now Goff. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took it a little too far. It's 2nd down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham applied the heat off the edge. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Welcome to the broadcast.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be taken
new to the channel, remember to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media at GamerRyan3587 on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you.
Taking where the defense tips you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
On second down, Williams. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing on third, Goff. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Badgley able to punch this one through. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And for the first time, we get to see this Philadelphia offense led out by their dual-threat quarterback, now in his 3rd season, Jalen Hurts. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the ultimate result was an incomplete pass. They sure look like a well-coached team because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Dang
fingers
it.
crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This will probably be the last
How
play.
many favorite football team down below? What's your favorite football team?
They begin the drive with Williams. And some room to work.
Oh.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act in this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Gone. And that will be incomplete. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And he missed it.
Oh, wow.
It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into territory. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. They'll try to run forward with Sanders. And able to pick up the 1st across midfield to the 47.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is DJ Chark. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Goff now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. Boston Scott deep for Philadelphia. Let's take it at around the 40. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. And it's Washington out to an early lead. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll throw now on the final play. Out to his left. And he's got it.
Got it.
With the clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this 2nd quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, it's only week 1, CD, but right now this offense, they look in mid-season form.
And what we're seeing is the benefits of all their dedication in the offseason. OTAs, mini camps, preseason, you name it, they did it.
All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This fielded right at the goal line. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles ready to go on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff, his throw incomplete.
At this point in the game, in a situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Goff on 3rd down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
Nice.
It's been quite the impressive career resurgence for Hassan Reddick. Focusing now more on rushing the passer, the linebacker's 23.5 sacks in his last 2 seasons.
He's getting out of nowhere. Nope,
And this
not
won't
even
get
close.
there. Won't be online either. It's no
Not
good.
even
Off
close.
to the right, and they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses.
No! No!
Oh. They bring a man off the corner
Flop.
that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly. After the sack on first down, Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And it's away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
Oh.
So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Pretty woeful there, just 23 yards on the punt, and the Lions will take over. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. He'll hand this to Williams to start things out. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Goff. And it's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. Goff to St. Brown for the Detroit 1st down.
Amon-Ra St. Brown set a Lions rookie record with 912 receiving yards, and over 60% of those came in the final 6 games of the season. He got better and better as the campaign rolled on. And when they went to him like he was their top receiver, he produced like it as well. And he certainly earned that spot here in his 2nd year, and he gets a 1st down for Detroit.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their 1st touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Goff. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 23. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Hurts to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Another one.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them. Able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. This will be caught once again by Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 30. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. This will be caught by Brown. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the move.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and look like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Over the middle to Smith. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Eagles are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT.
Got it.
And the lead is up to 18
Hello,
now.
what's up? Welcome to the live stream.
So an 8-play
If you're new to the
drive
channel,
covering
remember to
80
comment, like,
yards.
thumbs up,
And it was
subscribe.
capped off by an
Also
Eagles
follow my
touchdown.
social media at GamerRyan3587 on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you. Peace.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Detroit's
Are you an
offense
Eagles
ready to
fan?
take over. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. There's Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went through that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And on the next-gen stats, we see that he traveled better than 50 yards after that initial contact was made. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Sanders.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line is getting some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here's Goff and the Lions. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 1:50 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. St. Brown on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out around the 45-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. On 1st and 10, Goff. Being chased out left. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Goff. That's once again complete to Chark. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the red zone now, Goff.
They gave it to him.
Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Stupid.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Goff throwing again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Desperation time for Goff on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
Second down, back to Sanders. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. An option handoff given to Sanders. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And that's going to end this broadcast. Here's a preview of the next matchup. Philadelphia Eagles versus Minnesota Vikings. Philadelphia Eagles are playing with Hurts, and yeah, the reversing a top QB in Kirk, Jalen Hurts, and we're reversing a top QB in Kirk Cousins. Anyways, yeah, hopefully it'll be a good matchup, and the next time I come on, I'll be playing that matchup. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media at GamerRyan3587 on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Thank you. Peace. We out.